Welcome everyone. Today we'll have a special Genshin Impact raid guide on the gacha rates for the new banners for the double banners. So in this video, we'll go through some of the previous raids and also the community information on the raids and also probabilities. And what I have done is, I have done over here to summarize some of the raids that can be useful for most of the players, about getting a 5-star, getting limited banner 5-star, or getting another 5-star. So look into those raids and have a look at how would those help us. And on the second part of the video, we'll talk about a rumor of boosting rates with 1-time wishes and also 10-time wishes. And personally, I have been trying this and I have been getting some pretty positive results. So I do want to bring this back up and talk to you guys about this as well. So on the first part, we talk about the accuracy of the rates and also estimates because we have 2 banners now. And on the second part, we'll talk about the rumors of rate boosting and how can we get some better rates. And this is quite interesting for both single summons and also multiple summons. And we'll have a look at this one on the second part. Finally, we'll briefly talk about how much does a pity and also guarantee worth. Those are the soft pity and also 100% guarantee. This can worth about 8,000 primal gems or even 10,000 primal gems. And it's very important for us to be aware of this. As we go into the new patches with more and more banners, we now have 4 banners per patch, and those will only get bigger as we go into the game with new systems, which we do want to examine the rates and also prepare the primal gems. So as most of us are aware, currently with patch 2.4 and likely the future patches, we'll have 2 limited character banner per half of the patch. So for entire patch of 2.4, we'll be seeing 4 different banners, including the new banners with Zonli and also Ganyu. And this does affect how we save primal gems and how we find characters. So coming over to a summary of the latest banner rates for the new system. We'll call this one the new system because now it's double banner all the time. And because there's literally 4 banners per patch and so many good reruns, I do want to give you guys overall summary of what is happening and how to help you to get more 5-stars. So the first thing I want to have a look at is that there are multiple scenarios when you summon on the limited character banner. So over here I've decided to lay them out into steps. So the first step is to getting a 5-star character. We want to know the rates of us getting a 5-star character. So we can have a look at some of the rates over here. And those were actually provided by a few helpful friends on Reddit. And this one is from Amy Rock over here. So we do have a few of the guides and also tips from the community for Reddit and about the rates and also characters. So firstly, about getting a 5-star character. So it is estimated between 1 to 75 wishes since your last 5-star character. You have about 36% chance of getting a 5-star. Notice this doesn't count the limited banner 5-star. So any golden 5-star between 1 to 75 wishes is about 36%. So you can tell that it is not easy to get a 5-star right away. But after 76 wishes is when we get into the soft pity. So within about 13 or 14 wishes, your rates goes massively to 63%. And this is the soft pity. So most players do get their 5-star character or 5-star item between 76 to 89 wishes. And finally, most people don't actually get the golden 5-star on 90 wishes, because most of them actually get them before that. So using those probabilities and also obtaining this, it is to be expected on average about 60 to 69 wishes for a 5-star item on the limited banner. And if you do plan to get a character to Constellation 6, this can easily take over 600 to 700 wishes for Constellation 6. So those are some of the rates and numbers we should be aware of. Because sometimes, although we do want to try to get lucky on summoning for characters, we should be knowing how much to prepare for the wishes so we have a greater chance of getting a 5-star. Now the next thing is, most of us do want a limited banner 5-star. We don't want a standard character. Sometimes you get a standard character like me over here. So notice my last character was Chichi. We'll talk about that as well. So what we do want is, we want a limited banner 5-star. And to save for limited banner 5-star, the rates are a little different. Because you have pretty much a 50-50 if you don't have a guarantee. So in case you guys are not sure of what are the soft pity and also guarantee, make sure you check out the links below for previous videos. So the chances of a limited banner character 5-star is around to be estimated at about 94 wishes on average. So notice that if you were to getting any 5-star, it is about 60 to 69. But if you wanted the 5-star on the limited banner character, for example over here, if you're summoning on the Shenhe banner, if you wanted her, the average wishes you need is about 94. And this is a quite important number because now we know there are multiple banners on each of the patches. There's a Shenhe, there's also Shell. if you wanted multiple characters, and for each of those 5 characters, if you can save about 94 wishes for each of them, then on average, give it or take, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you can get them before 30 wishes. Sometimes you don't get as lucky, maybe you get them over 100 wishes. But on average, if you save for each of the characters with 94 wishes, you have a really good chance of getting all the characters you wanted. And I think this is the quite important number. Now you might be wondering, hey, isn't that about 69 wishes for one 5-star? Why is it 94 wishes for the limited banner 5-star? This is because on those banners, unless you have a guarantee, your golden 5-star will be 50-50. So over here we can see that this is the 50% chance for Shenhe and also 50% chance for the rest of the 5-star characters. So notice that she take half of it and the rest of the standard characters actually take the other half. Now what we do want to understand is this 94 wishes on average is also using a consolidated rate. If you guys have been looking at those rates, so the standard rate of getting any 5-star on one wish is 0.6%. But if you count the consolidated rate, it's 1.6%. So this also uses this as well. Now, also, just in case I know some of us really want to be, careful with the characters and also have enough wishes to guarantee one character, I do have the final rates for extreme unlucky case. So this is what happens when you actually lose your 50-50 on the first wish. You don't have a guarantee. You spend over 76 wishes, which is usually the highest comes to 85 wishes. And you also have to wait for 85 wishes for the second guarantee. So on average, less than 1% of players actually have to spend over 170 to wish for one character they wanted. So this is the most extreme unlucky case. Now to summarize the rates that can be helpful for us knowing that they are double banners. So because they're double banners, and sometimes you could be wishing for multiple characters at once, I do want to have you guys to at least know what your rates are for getting any 5-star. And after that, you do want to know how many wishes you want to save per character per banner. And this is about 94 wishes. And finally, if you are thinking of trying to get yourself lucky, be aware you do want to save at least over 75 wishes, maybe close to 80 wishes, because the rates of getting a 5-star dramatically increase after 75, and this is where the soft pity is. So hopefully this little mind map help you guys to plan for your characters and also to save for the double banners. Because if you also want Ganyu and also Zhongli, then what you're expecting is you might want to save about 180 to 190 wishes to have the highest chance of getting both of them when the banner is ready. In about, how many days is it? So on the recording of this video, so in about 12 days, so Zhongli and also Ganyu will be coming into the banners. So those are the rate estimates from the players and also from the community to help us better save and also prepare for characters. And those are quite useful because we even know the constellations and what to say for constellations. So over here, we do have the links to different guides from the community. If you guys do want to have a look, we have talked about those before. And if you're not sure how to use them, make sure you check out previous videos about those guides and also links. Now, if you haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so. Make sure you also turn the bell on for the latest news as I find more of them for us. You can see that we're really dedicated for Genshin Impact. We'll have builds, guides, tips, news, and events updates for everything that's Genshin Impact related. Now coming over to the second part of the video. Now be aware guys, this part is not scientifically proven because although sometimes this repeats in a pattern, we can't really prove this in the game because we don't have enough samples and the developers, Miho, you probably don't want us to review anything that's solid. So this is more of a speculation or rumor from the community, but myself have tested this a few times and I may say maybe I got lucky or maybe this is a hidden pattern, so I'm not sure. So I can't give you guys a scientific proof. So there's two parts to this rate boosting idea. So the first part of rate boosting is single wishes. Now there's a time when single wishes is most productive and give us higher rates of a 5-star, or so it seems. So maybe we're just lucky or maybe something happens. So right after getting a 5-star character, your rates will reset, and especially getting a 5-star character from the right limited banner. So for example, if we come over to my banner history, notice here this is my banner history, and right after me getting Radiant Shogun, my rates would have resetted. And what I'm doing is, you can see my hit rate history, so I'm doing single summons. All of those summons over here are single summons, and after doing about Yeah, after doing about 20 single summons, I was able to get the next 5-star character, which is Kokomi. So she was also on the next banner after Raiden Shogun. Now, the idea of doing single summons is that this seems to be a higher chance of getting a 5-star character between 0 to 30 wishes. So upon getting a previous 5-star character throughout the pretty or throughout guarantee, so this is the limited banner character. So let's say previously I had Raiden Shogun, and this resets. So within my 0 to 30 wishes, I do seem to have a higher chance of getting the next 5-star character. This doesn't have to be a limited banner character. So you can see here I got Raiden Shogun, and if we go back a little bit, and over here you can see that I managed to get Kokomi within about 20 to 30 wishes. So this is the first idea that is proposed by a lot of viewers and also from the community. So this is why I do encourage us to wish between 0 to 30 with single summons. And this also have happened to me once again. So if we come back over here a little bit, so on the latest banner with Shenhe, notice I also got Chi-Chi. And if we go back a little bit, so within about 30 wishes, I think it's less than 30 wishes. So we can see over here. So the previous reset was Atataki Ito. So I got Ito on Ito banner. And I think it took me about 85 wishes to get Ito. But after getting Ito, I decided to go single summons, and similar result was happening as well. So after about 20 to 30 summons, I was able to get Chi-Chi. And this is quite fortunate, and usually we don't expect this high chance of getting a 5-star character under 30 wishes. Because if we come back over here, it is expected between 1 to 75 wishes, there's only 36% chance of getting a 5-star character. And we seems to be repeating this pattern, so I do want to highlight the first thing with you guys. So single summons between 0 to 30 have the highest chance of getting you a 5-star item. This can be the limited banner character, or this can be an off-banner character like Chi-Chi. I know no one wants Chi-Chi, right? But hey, everyone wants a 5-star, right? So after getting myself a Chi-Chi, I now have a 100% guarantee on my next banner, which will be Yamiko. I'm pretty happy, right? So if I can spend, 30 wishes to get a 5-star, this guarantees myself for the limited banner 5-star on the next go. So this is not bad. Now if we do come over to the 10 times wishes, so this gets a little more interesting as well. Some of the viewers have observed that sometimes, we get lazy, we don't want to go single wishes. So some of the viewers have been talking about getting multiple 5-star characters on 10 times wishes. So notice that we said before, between 0 to 30, we want to go with single summons. Some of the viewers have said between 30 to 50 wishes, they actually like to go with 10 times wishes. And these have a higher chance of getting multiple 5-star characters in one go. I'll make a collection of video to show you guys when this happens, but this actually happened to me once, and this have happened to other streamers and also YouTubers, which they have getting multiple 5-star characters. And after tracking down their wish pattern, I do believe this usually occurs between 30 to 70 wishes. So sometimes people are suggesting to go between 30 to 50 wishes, go with 10 times summons. And this seems to be the best result for multiple 5-star. Notice that this does not increase the chance of getting one single 5-star, but increase the chance of getting multiple 5-star. So this is another jackpot system. I haven't been able to do this myself, but maybe next time with Yamiko, I can show you guys how this works. So my plan is, now that I have a Chi-Chi, my plan is within 0 to 30 wishes, I'll do single summons. Between 30 to 50, I'll do 10 times wishes. And after that, I might go single wishes again, or I might go 10 times summons to 70 wishes. And between 70 to 80, I'll go single summons again for the soft pity. So those two methods seems to be working for some of the viewers, and it has worked for me 2 times already within my banner history. So I'm pretty happy about that. So notice that, we've been saving a bit of wishes as we go. I wouldn't say this is more scientific. Maybe I've just been lucky, or maybe just the time of the day. So we'll talk about this. There's also a lot of myth and also a lot of theories in the community which is less scientific, and I can't prove that. So maybe I'll make another video on this one as well. So I want to share those rate boosting techniques with you guys and hopefully you guys find it helpful. But remember guys, always save correctly on the first part. Use scientific rates and also mathematical calculations to prepare for your 5-stars, and this is the best way. Now before we finish the video, I also want to quickly touch up on the soft pity and also guarantees. As you guys know, after 75 wishes, you get into the soft pity. And this is when your chance of getting a 5-star character dramatically increase. So between 76 to 89 wishes, within those 14 wishes, your chance of getting a 5-star character per summon is about 63% of, in total between those 14 wishes. So this is a massive rate increase for your 5-star character. And I don't recommend us summoning on a banner which you don't want. If you don't want Shenhe, if you don't want Shao, I would recommend us saving a soft pity on the banner you wanted. If you wanted Zhongli, if you wanted Ganyu, save those soft pity. So after 76, it is much more valuable for us to not wish on characters we don't want. And just to give you an estimate how much is this worth. So those is actually worth about 8,000 promo gems of value in the game. So this is like a value system. Once you get to 76 wishes, you have a massive value and you don't want to waste this. I know we talked about this previously before, right? So just a brief touch up. And it's a small typo, I think. So, and similarly, if you do get a character that is off the banner, for me, I have gotten Chi-Chi. After getting Chi-Chi, notice I have stopped wishing for other characters. Because if I accidentally get a character like Xiao or Shenhe, I would not be happy, right? Because I want to save my guarantee for my Yamiko. And if I lose this guarantee recklessly, this will cost me about 10,000 promo gems to get this back. So again, this is of value. So I do want to encourage you guys to save your soft pity and also save your guarantee. Now, if you're not sure how those works, it is very important in Genshin Impact to know about those. So make sure you check out the previous videos about those. I won't spend too much time on those, but those two are the most important systems in getting yourself more 5-star characters in the game and also to focus on which characters you wanted to give you high chances. And as always, I do want to encourage you guys to not overspend in the game. All of the guide videos and also rate videos are here to help you to set a budget to plan for your promo gems. I don't want to encourage you guys to spend on impulse. I want you guys to be prepared with enough promo gems and also wishes. So this way you can play a slow spending and maybe free to play and still have a high chance of getting your characters. And as we know, there's 4 banners now and there's way too many things to consider, right? So hopefully you find those rates helpful and to, share some insights of, the probabilities of getting 5-star characters, how many wishes we should save per character, and what are the little tricks and also methods which is commonly believed in the community that could be working for players for higher chance of 5 stars. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.